don't want that wacko anywhere near Haley.
Mateo, Camille gives me the willies too, all right? If she crashes the clam bake, I have bouncer muscles you haven't seen yet. And look, take a word from me, okay? Don't show up here. No guys allowed at this shindig.
You got my cell phone number?
Yes, I have it memorized. Just, you guys stay out of trouble, and I will keep my eye on Haley.
Everything all right?
If I had half a brain, I'd kidnap Haley and hide out somewhere until the shelf life on those visions expired.
I know. But listen, remember what Frederick said about those visions. They're part of a larger picture which we're not clear what the meaning is. And besides, we're not even sure that Camille is a direct threat to Haley.
Yeah, better safe than sorry, right?
Yeah, but in the meantime, just hang loose until Tad gets here, okay? He knows about her. If she's dangerous, he'll tell us.
Listen, like I said, nothing about Haley and nothing about the future, the visions and stuff, all right?
Evening. Anybody want to play some poker?
Come on in. We're just about to start.
Swift Edmund. Hey. Good to see you.
You feeling lucky tonight?
Absolutely. Okay, slide it in.
Oh. All right, you're gonna need it. Mind if I cut the cards?
We have our own fresh deck, thank you.
Okay. What's the ante?
I've got Stud. You know what they say? You're unlucky at cards, you're lucky at love.
Yeah, well, one more. You could have fooled me. The way things have been going for me lately.
What, you hit a dry spell?
Oh, come on.
I don't believe it.
Not Ted. Who's your latest victim? Come on.
Well, you don't know her, but let's just say she definitely figures as a wild card.
Does she have a name?
Yep. One of a kind. Just like the lady herself. Camille.
This place make it a bit more wheelchair friendly.
I wouldn't think it would be hard. They could put in a ramp.
That's a capital idea, dear. I'm going to take it up right after. You do that. You do that.
Where's Haley?
She's in the back office. Why?
I just wanted to know where the guests should put their presents.
Oh, they put them right over here on this table over here.
Now, you have got to be Trevor's best bosom buddy in the whole wide world. I mean, throwing a wing-ding like this for Janet when you are facing life in the slammer. I mean, talk about your grace under fire. I think I would be gushing like Old Faithful.
You know, I see your best friend has decided to be fashionably late.
Oh, Erica? Mm-hmm. Oh, she isn't coming. Speaking of your secrets, though, I am sitting on one that would blow the lid off of this town if it ever saw the light of day. Well, I mean, since I know I can trust you to be discreet, Erica Kane is cohabitating with a government spy.
No.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, may the good Lord strike me down and step on me if I am making this up. Linden House is a hotbed of intrigue, and Erica has landed right smack in the middle of it.
Well, I got a hold of Pine Valley Party favors.
Haley, you are an angel.
Hold the halo. Seems the male stripper is working an office party and he's coming here straight after.
Oh, good.
No. They'll make way for a plumber wearing a G-string, ready to do the plungerama.
I need singles.
Oh, don't be a cheapskate. Anybody got change for a 50?
Don't you worry. I will keep my eye peeled for that guy and I'll stop him before he pops the
Bring him
collar.
on.
Oh, here comes again.
No, men are not allowed.
You know you're not supposed to be here.
Oh, Axel kind of insisted.
I just wanted to get one last look at my Janny poo before the big day tomorrow.
You're not going to kick us out, are you?
I don't know. It's up to Janny Poo. It's your day. It's your call.
No, it's okay. You can stay.
All right, fine. But you have to sit at the bar and you have to pay for your drinks.
That's right. No peeking over here.
All right, everybody. This is Janet's last night as being a free woman. We must make it a good one. Bring on the present.
That's it. Let's kick this bastard from the bag here.
I am going to say Janet's outer thoughts.
And I'll say her inner thoughts.
I need the ribbons. I gotta make
the bouquet.
Okay.
Is that really a ribbon or just one of Opal's accessories?
Oh, yes! Yeah!
Baby.
Come on.
Oh, that's...
That's lovely. Janet's out her thoughts. Wait till Axel sees me in this.
Janet's in her thoughts. Wait till Axel sees me out of this.
Axel, I hope you've been taking your vitamins, Buster, because you're gonna need them.
You know, Myrtle, I admit I'm not very well acquainted with Janet, but it seems to me she could have found somebody a little better than that sad little man.
Oh, I don't know, Phoebe. You know, I once knew a beauty pageant winner, and she went out with a half man, half woman at the carnival. You know, something for everybody.
Confusing.
It's a beauty. Okay. You didn't have to get me anything.
Oh, it's nothing, really.
Ribbon?
Oh. It's a blender. That's nice.
Janet's out her thoughts. Just what I wanted.
Janet's in her thoughts. The fruitcake of all bridal showers.
Thanks a lot.
Listen, are you holding up all right?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I think so.
This is just, so new for me. In the past, people threw rocks at me, and I've never had a bridal shower. It's just a little daunting.
All right, here before things get too mushy, this one's next. It's from Erica. She can't be here, but I'm her stand-in because we look so much alike.
Dear Janet, I apologize for not being around more to share in this special time. One should never be too busy for one's friends. I hope this makes up for it. Love, Erica. What a awfully nice.
Beautiful present.
Oh, yeah. You her. Something fancy.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. Beautiful. Oh. Love makes all things possible.
Especially when you have the perfect guy.
I can't. That's so true.
Can't what? Janet? Janet, what's wrong?
What can't you do, dear?
Janet, if you got something to say it now.
Axel, would you please come here? Forgive me.
What for?
Well, for a moment there, I didn't think I could go through with this wedding, but then I realized that I just had a mammoth case of pre-wedding jitters.
I remember those prenuptial Jim Jams, boy. The night before our wedding, Palmer had to call 911, thought I was having a full-blown asthma attack.
Well, I don't get it. How do you expect a girl to be able to let her hair down with all these men on the front?
Yeah, all those men.
Maybe crashing your soiree wasn't such a great idea. I just missed you is all.
Ain't love grand?
You have the rest of your lives to be together.
That's right. Tonight is ladies only, so you guys are going to have to skedaddle.
I couldn't agree more.
Yes.
Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say goodnight till it be morrow.
I know what a splendid cook you are, Janet, and I just wanted to get you something for you and Axel's new home.
Where are you going to live?
The Valley Inn.
Well, no, they mean after the wedding.
Oh, we haven't decided yet. What about the honeymoon? It's kind of up in the air, too. You see, Axel has to leave right after the wedding on a business trip.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Does this mean no honeymoon suite at the no-tail motel? No six-pack compliments of the management? No heart-shaped bed sit-ins by from the side?
No, Opal.
Oh, then why get married?
This is beautiful.
It's just like the one that Joe and I found when we were touring Holland, and believe me, it's gotten a lot of use, and I hope that this one will bless your table as well.
It's more than I deserve.
Well, listen, is that it? Is that it for the gift?
Thank you so much for giving me this wonderful party. And I want to thank all of you for being here to help me celebrate my remarriage to Axel.
Well, you know what they say, love is lovelier the second time around.
I hope so. I mean, I know it will be. And even if I weren't getting married tomorrow, it's just great to know that I have so many good friends. So thank you. I guess that's it. I'll see you tomorrow at church.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. How could you forget?
Here, you can. Thank you. Thank all of you. I really have to go. Could somebody help me out with the gifts?
Oh, no. Don't sweat it. I'll just lock them up in the storage room and then have Kevin drop them over in the morning.
Oh,
Thanks
good
so much.
idea. You got to get home, get some sleep. Shut up, because you got a big day ahead of you.
Come on.
Oh,
Be happy.
Huh? I'll see you tomorrow.
You bet.
Bye.
Listen.
All right, that's my cue.
Okay.
See y'all tomorrow.
oh man, what a great big bum arrow my stripper didn't show.
But it's probably just as well. Nobody knows how to take their clothes off these days. Now, in my day, we had Josephine Baker. Gypsy knows me.
Well, I tell you something. We ran a hoochie coochie at the Carney, and we got raided every Saturday night. And those were the days.
Well, I just wanted Janet to have, one last hurrah before she ties the knot tomorrow.
As long as she's happy, honey. As long as she's happy.
Exactly. As long as it lasts.
I think so.
Nobody here.
Yeah, we're closing in 10 minutes. So what did you want to ask me?
Fathers should be trusted, right?
Hopefully.
Do you trust yours?
That depends.
On what?
Circumstances.
Well, honesty's honesty.
Well, the world isn't black and white.
Yeah, but if your father tells you something, you should be able to believe it, right?
Look, are we doing group here, or are you asking me a question?
Do you think your father tells you the truth?
You're gonna have to be more specific.
Meaning you think he lies?
That's not what I said.
I never dreamt my father could lie to me. That was inconceivable. Until now.
What makes now different?
I don't know. This is why it's so important that I know if Adam is trustworthy or not.
You're being as clear as mud.
Haley, please.
All right. My father owns many global corporations. He deals with people in hundreds of fields. Basically, I think he's on the level, but he operates on so many levels.
I'm not talking about business here.
No, I'm trying to explain to you that my father's very complex.
Yeah, but you either believe him or you don't.
I do. Most of the time.
I see.
No, I don't think you do. Look, my father can be cutthroat and manipulative and ruthless. But deep down, I know he loves us. I know he loves me. his family. That's without question. He would do anything for us. He would die for us. Total loyalty, total love.
Must be wonderful.
Camille, you need more than my help. I know people that could talk to you, that could help you with what you're going through.
Haley? No, go. Now. Now!
You said
Call Mateo, now! Not so fast. You're
Get
not
out of
going
my
anywhere.
way.
You are not going anywhere. Come back here.
You people, you're all the same. Why can't you just give me a chance?
A chance to do what? Kill somebody else? You're not going out of my way.
Liza! Are you okay?
No.
You all right?
Yeah.
Where is she?
Gone.
Like a bat out of hell.
Liza tried to stop her, but she...
Yeah, she pushed me and I fell.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. My pride's hurt a little bit.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault that she's so slippery.
She's dangerous.
And she's guilty. Or she wouldn't have run.
Well, she didn't hurt me. She didn't even threaten to hurt me, so... Like her or not, I think she just came here to talk.
What did she want to talk about?
She wanted to have some sort of dad confab. We didn't get to finish our conversation. But, she seems to be having doubts about her father.
Well, that's progress.
Is it? I had no idea what she was talking about.
I do.
Let me guess, you think she's on the level?
I don't know. She seems sincere, and I have a pretty finely tuned bull detector.
I just can't believe she'd really be dangerous.
Oh, she did a pretty good imitation of a lunatic.
Oh, well, look, I'll be the first to admit that Camille's confused and angry and maybe even a little scared, but the fact that she came here to talk to you proves she's coming to terms with the idea that she was wrong about your father. I mean, maybe her need for revenge is a thing of the past.
You don't know the whole story.
What?
Camille may not be the direct source of the danger, but she could cause it all the same.
Oh, you're right. I don't know the whole story, starting with what the hell you're talking
just
about.
stay out of it then.
Man, what bit you?
All right. Just cool it, both of you. Listen, nobody knows everything, okay? And until we do, I think we should just proceed with caution.
Meaning what?
Meaning until we find Camille, we all take it easy and we're real careful. Haley, come back to Wildwind. You and Mateo, all right? I'll double security.
Thank you.
You guys gonna be okay here?
Yeah, fine. What's up, Blondie? Let me take a look at your noggin here.
Oh, no, I'm fine. How are you?
How about me?
How much heart damage are we talking? Bruised, torn, or broken?
Well, not that I don't appreciate the concern, but my heart is just fine, thank you.
No sprain?
Not even a paper cut. What are you looking at me that way for? Listen, Liza, I was never in love with Camille.
For sure?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, I admit, I had a brief attack of boomerang obsession, but can you blame me? I went from Dixie to you to Glory in a heartbeat. I was starting to get whiplash. Yeah, it's kind of fun to chase after a mysterious disappearing blonde, even if I didn't know her name for weeks.
I detect a blonde pattern here.
You're right. I wonder what that's about.
We're supposed to have more fun.
Yep, and I am such a fun guy.
You're also a sucker for ladies in distress. You go after them just as soon as the ones who really love you leave you.
Well, the chain stops here.
What chain?
Mangled relationships. On account of I am given notice. I'm closing up shop. No more romance for Thaddeus J.
Really? Ever and ever?
Not for a while.
Oh, well, this I can't wait to see.
Care to join me? We could both use a break.
Take a time out from my long string of successes? Bite your tongue.
Oh, gee, what was I thinking?
I'm just allergic to the concept of love.
Well, then I got a suggestion for you. How about you and I leave the roses and the moonlight and all that junk where it belongs, and we lean on each other for a while. You know, as pals.
It's easy for you.
How? How's it easy for me?
Because you have Jamie. And he loves you. And you love him, but he'll love you forever.
There's something you're trying to tell me?
I'm just thinking about time and posterity and how I'd like to leave my mark on the world.
Children. Listen, after your divorce, you and Adam didn't have one for the road, did you?
No, I am not pregnant.
Oh, you're thinking about it.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, I can't have a hypothetical conversation with a friend about a hypothetical situation.
I don't believe in hypothetical situations.
Of course not. You believe in the here and now. And, of course, the hereafter.
You were never going to be alone.
So is this a pact? We're going to be buddies forever?
Yeah. Think about it. You'll never be alone. You'll never be without popcorn or vintage movies. And never more than a kiss between us.
Sounds very safe.
Well, not really. You still get a lot of the good stuff. You get the arguing and the laughing.
Arguing.
And maybe even a little learning. But you just try to stay away from the sex.
Blessed sanctuary. It's a deal. So are we supposed to skip off into the horizon at this point?
In a minute. You know the part about the hypothetical situation?
Yeah.
I lied. You ever want to have a hypothetical conversation about a hypothetical situation?
Mm-hmm.
I'm your guy.
Well, thanks, buddy. I'll keep it in mind.
Come here. Come on.
What are you
doing here? Me first. Why aren't you at the wedding?
I have a station to run. I am swamped. This has been one crisis after another. Why aren't you there?
Same reason. I live for my work, just like you.
Oh, please. I can see right through you.
Well, don't jump down my throat. Listen, you were the one that was at the bridal shower, which normally implies you're going to actually show up at the wedding. Or are you just simply trying to skip out and giving another wedding gift?
I'll have you know that I sent a gift right to the Valley Inn.
And the reason you're not at the church is because... Huh? Come on, please. Feel free to jump in anytime. You want me to make it multiple choice, or you're just going to fess up?
Just didn't feel like watching two people profess their undying love to each other. I already lived through Jillian and Ryan's wedding, which was a whole ball of wax altogether.
I'll tell you the truth, pal. I feel the same way. I'm not exactly up for chucking rice or birdseed or whatever the hell they chuck nowadays myself.
Besides, you know, we made a pact. Thought we were foregoing any personal involvement in romances.
I say we forgo the entire business.
Agreed.
What do you want?
Look at the tape. It's that sumptuous chef. He's pushing that Mediterranean fish aspect thing. Aren't aspects passé?
No, they're not serving it at holidays, if that's what you mean. I think we gave it to Vito last...
You looking for me?
No, I came to see Ted. So if you're on your way out, don't let me keep you.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it.
Smooth as silk, baby. How lucky for Liza she gets to deal with such a cheery, heartfelt greeting.
She didn't exactly welcome me with open arms, did
Well,
she?
that's kind of hard to do when you're both stumbling backwards like that.
I didn't come to talk to Liza.
Well, what did you come here for? I'm busy.
Too busy to discuss Camille?
What about her?
Well, have you heard from her, encountered her lately?
Nope, I haven't. Liza has. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. You didn't come here to discuss it with Liza. I forgot.
Don't play games with me. What do you know?
Camille showed up at holidays. Liza thought she was going after Haley.
What happened?
Liza grabbed her. Adam, there isn't that much to tell. Camille showed up, Liza grabbed her. Camille shoved Liza, she fell to the floor, hit her head. Camille took off. End of story.
Was Liza hurt? Did you take her to the hospital?
She's fine. I checked myself. At least there weren't any unusual lumps.
So you're playing doctor now?
Perish the thought. I've never played fast and loose with a head injury. But as the father of a small boy, you learn when and when not to go rushing off to an emergency room. Liza is fine.
How did Haley take all this?
She was remarkably calm. Mateo was pretty bent out of shape.
Yeah, well, he ought to be. There's no telling what Camille is capable of now that she's targeted my family. Is Do you think she could be going after Liza, too?
Adam, I still don't think Camille's going after anybody.
Why do I bother with you?
Because I am the man with the answers.
Oh, yes, since when?
Ever since this arrived in Pigeon Hollow. The sheriff sent me the test results on those remains we found in Joy's grave. You interested? No. DNA test was negative. Whoever this woman was, she certainly wasn't Joy Hawkins.
Well, I knew it couldn't be Joy Hawkins because I didn't kill her.
Oh, who do you suppose it was? And how the hell did she get there?
I neither know nor care.
What is wrong with you? Why do you stand there and talk like this? Look, whoever this person was, she's probably answered to this entire thing. And you're going to stand there and act like you don't give a damn? You know what we should do? We should have the coroner run one more autopsy. Have him take a shot at you, try to figure out how a grown man can walk around and cause so much trouble without a heart. It's like you have no feelings whatsoever. You're a freak of nature, Chandler. You claim you love Joy. You show absolutely no compassion for her daughter.
I showed her compassion. I told her I'd help her. I told her I'd support her. I practically invited her into our family. And she threw my compassion back in my face along with threats and insults.
Adam, she's confused, scared. She doesn't know what to believe right now.
Well, I can't do anything about that, can I? Do you have any idea how sick I am of worrying about Camille Hawkins? About what she's doing, what she's plotting next? She scared the wits out of me. She turned my life inside out. She dragged me down to Pigeon Hollow to try to prove I'm innocent of murder. And now she's terrorizing my family. Well, I want her out of my hair for good. I want her out of my life.
Don't move. Don't move. Just don't move.
What?
Ow! Man, look at that. See that? Boy, are you lucky you had a spider on your head the size of a golf ball. You should thank me.
Thanks.
Yeah, Jake, it's me. I need a favor. You don't even know what it is yet. Can you run a DNA test?
So, how are things at Wild Winds?
They're okay. Except Edmund's all chummy with Mateo, even though Mateo treats Haley like dirt.
Haley and Mateo could be the poster couple for marital bliss, Lavery.
If you're advertising the Macho Network, the guy could be the spokesman. Of course, he'd have to tone it down about 10 decibels. He doesn't know how to speak below a yell.
Well, couples argue, Ryan. Especially newlyweds. Haley's no pushover. She can hold her own.
She's barely holding on. That's all I'm sure of.
You're not, thinking of making a move on her, are you?
Why does everyone assume I'm constantly on the make? I feel sorry for her. I mean, she sat by Mateo's side the whole time he was in that coma, only for him to wake up and be a total jerk.
Because if you were, I would be the least of your worries. Mateo would pulverize you.
And you'd help him. I get the picture. You want me to toss this guy out for you?
Young man, you so much as wrinkle my lapel and I'll eject you from this building personally.
I'll call you if I need you.
Who's the comic relief?
Guy in sales. What do you want?
Are you all right?
You came to inquire about my health after our warm exchange in Tad's office. I don't think so.
No, you're right.
Then what? Why the look?
I'm trying to figure out what kind of woman you are.
Dear Marian, follow the string, see where it goes. A surprise is waiting, so stay on your toes. Well, okay. Oh, Stuart. Okay, All right, here I come. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. Okay, all right. I'm gonna play. Here I come, Stuart. Ready or not, here I come. Oh boy.
What kind of woman am I?
Yes,
Well, you know me chapter and verse.
I thought I did.
I'm a blood-sucking black widow spider that you divorced, Adam.
An amazing blood-sucking black widow spider.
Amazing.
Yes, like most inexplicable forces of nature.
Adam, just go.
Not till I've said thank you
For asking you to leave?
for coming to Haley's rescue, for perhaps saving her life.
And who told you?
Tad,
No big deal.
no big deal. It was a very brave and selfless thing to do.
So send me a medal.
I did that. Have you forgotten a night in New York?
When I divorced you, I did not divorce Haley, Scott, or Stuart. They are still my family. I did not sign a court decree saying that I would never see them for the end of all time.
Unlike us. Tad said it got kind of rough, that blows were exchanged. You wrestled.
Tad exaggerates.
Said you get tossed around a bit.
He talks too much.
Are you hurt?
Do I look hurt?
Often how you look belies how you really feel.
I got a bump on the head, Adam. My head, luckily, is as hard as a rock.
May I? I don't want you hurt, Liza.
Not a scratch.
Perfect.
I did not come to Haley's aid so I could win points with you, Adam Chandler. And if you don't mind, I have a station to run.
You're angry.
Angry? Gee, what gave you that idea? No, I just don't trust you.
Well, that's hardly virgin ground. How have I offended you this time? By thanking you?
By pretending that you're okay with Mother and Stuart. By hiding behind this, oh, thank you for protecting my daughter, Tripe.
You know what Haley means to me.
Yes, I do. And do you know that my mother genuinely cares about Stuart? Have you forgotten? Do you remember what it's like to care about someone? That you catch your breath every time you see them, that you can't wait for the phone to ring because you want to hear their voice. That you just want to see their face, even though they just walked out of a room 5 minutes earlier.
I told you I'm fine with Stuart and Marian.
I know you told me you were fine.
But you don't trust me.
Are you having this dinner party because you're wanting to admit you were wrong?
Well, I'm willing to admit the possibility.
Prove it.
I am. This dinner party will help mend all old hurt feelings.
Prove it scientifically.
Do you want me to take a polygraph test?
Of sorts, are you game?
Bring it on.
Well, it's here. I am your lie detector test, Adam.
This is the silliest thing I've ever done in my life. Okay, Stuart, I'm getting a little warmer. Okay. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay, I'm getting a lot warmer. Are you ready for me? I'm getting really warm, Stuart. Warmer!
Surprise!
Well, this certainly is magical string.
You like picnics?
Picnics? I adore them. It's been ages since I've been on one, though.
I tried to guess some of your favorite things.
You put together that basket all by yourself?
Yeah.
Oh.
I hope you like surprises.
Well,
Adam hates surprises.
well, to be honest with you, I used to hate surprises myself. Until
what?
Till I was surprised to find out that it was you in Adam's pajamas and not Adam.
Well, I love surprises. Good thing, huh?
That's a very good thing, yes.
Dear, put that over there.
Oh, we're not taking this with us?
We're going on a picnic.
All right.
No balls of string
I'm
allowed.
looking forward to this. Stuart, thank you.
You'll be my lie detector.
In the flesh.
So much for science.
No electrode or blood pressure machine can read you the way that I can, Adam Chandler.
So you can tell when I'm lying.
Every time.
I have bluffed the best business minds in the world and left them guessing as to what I was really after.
And I've lived with you. And I've eaten with you. And I've woken up in bed next to you every single morning. I have learned more over a cup of coffee than an army of business cronies can learn in a lifetime of meetings.
What have you learned?
That you only have a finite number of ways that you lie. Sometimes you may leave something out, or it's the way you say something, or the flutter of your eyelids when you're stretching the truth just a little bit, or the way your lip curls when you're telling a really big whopper.
My lip curls? Really? Could you demonstrate?
You think I'm stupid? I'm not telling you anything. I'm especially not telling you what you do with your index finger when you're being completely truthfully honest.
Now who's bluffing?
Am I?
Yeah.
Put it to the test. Put your hands over the desk.
What do you mean, like this?
Perfect. Ready?
Ready.
Is your name Adam Chandler?
Yes.
Do you live in Pine Valley?
I do.
Is your favorite meal rack of lamb swimming in an herb Dijon sauce?
Yes.
Do you snore?
Never. Well, almost never.
Are you planning a dinner party for Stuart and my mother?
Yes.
Was this dinner party completely your idea?
Yes.
Are you planning to spring a surprise at the dinner party?
Yes, I am.
Elaborate on this surprise.
Lie detectors usually require a simple yes or no.
Most don't see, hear, and evaluate.
That's true.
Define surprise.
A three-piece ensemble playing soft dinner music throughout the entire evening.
What else?
All of Stuart's favorite dishes.
What else?
Fresh flowers blanketing the place.
I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop.
The entire dining room of the Valley Inn, reserved for our private party.
And?
That's about it.
Are you proud to have Stuart and my mother as your guests of honor?
That's not a fair question.
All questions are fair.
I'm no saint. I can't change the way I feel overnight.
You can if it suits you.
I can never think of your mother in the same way I would think of you, for instance.
You hate us both.
I've answered your questions. I've told you the truth. Is this test over?
No, I have a few more questions.
Very well.
Did you have an ulterior motive for planning this party?
No.
You were just trying to do the right thing.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Absolutely, without question.
Good. And it doesn't bother you at all that Stuart and my mother are together right now at the gatehouse at this very moment? It's 100% all right with you that they're going to spend the afternoon together?
I made this for Scott myself.
You did?
Yeah.
How old was he?
Oh, old enough to think he was kind of babyish.
Want me to help you?
Yeah, thanks. He used to stay out here for hours. I used to have to beg him to come in at dark. I used to love to watch him play.
Liza was always partial to her father, especially as a small girl.
Most little girls are.
Well, they had an impregnable bond. I always felt like an outsider looking in.
But you're close now.
Well, let's just say we are a work in progress.
You like potato salad?
I love potato salad. Did you make that?
Yeah. See, it's a lot better than at the deli.
Stuart, you really are a man of many gifts. You really are.
After Cindy died, I made all the food, all the meals for Scott and me.
Didn't Adam try to make you move up to the main house?
Oh, yeah. Well, sure, of course he did. I can be pretty stubborn sometimes. I wanted to make sure that Scott and I were a real family, Just the two of us.
He's a very lucky young man.
No. I'm lucky, too. He's a good boy.
Well, what have we got here?
I borrowed that from Adam's cellar.
Uh-oh, does he know?
Oh, he's got racks and racks of wine. I liked it because of the label.
It's French.
Yeah, he likes French wine.
Well, I'm not a connoisseur of wine, but this looks very expensive, Stuart.
Well, then why did he leave it down there to get all dusty?
That's a good point. Adam's loss is our gain, okay. Thank you.
I'll replace it.
Well, we may not be able to replace it, but smells wonderful. Well, what shall we drink to?
A perfect day.
Okay. To a perfect day.
Oh, I love that sound.
Yes, I do too. It's beautiful.
I wonder who invented the toast.
I don't know. Shall we drink?
So many things I don't know.
Oh, Stuart. You know how to paint, you know about magnificent works of art and why they're magnificent.
Yeah, well, that's not hard.
Maybe not for you.
Sometimes when I'm looking at the slides for a new show, something just explodes inside my head, and I swear I can feel all of the thoughts and the feelings that the artist had when he painted the original canvas. I can feel that as something just goes pop in my head, and there's a whole new thing created, and I go off and paint my own canvas.
Just like that?
Just like that. I think almost everyone has the same feelings and need and want the same things. And I don't think great art is a lot of twisted and bent shapes in weird shapes and sizes. And
Tell that to Picasso, why don't you?
Well, no, Picasso is really very simple. What man doesn't have trouble figuring out women sometimes? And who that knows about war doesn't think it's an awful, terrible mess that wrecks everything?
Your imagination moves to the most extraordinary places, Stuart.
Well, everyone has an imagination.
Well, mine is very narrow, I'm afraid.
Well, what are you imagining right now?
Now?
Right now.
Possibilities, I guess.
Yeah? What kind?
Well, I guess I'm imagining what you and I might be doing 5 or 10 or 15 minutes from now.
Like what?
Oh, I don't know, like sharing another glass of wine, or feeding each other grapes that you so carefully packed over there, or having some of your delectable chicken.
Your imagination sounds delicious.
Oh, no, bees! Oh, please, I hate them.
No, don't do that.
Oh, God,
No.
they sting us.
No,
Stuart, I
not
hate
if you
them.
leave them alone. They won't. They only sting if they have to.
I don't like bees, and I hate honey.
Well, there's a lot more to bees than honey. Don't you know more pollen?
Well, I know that pollen makes me sneeze. I know that.
Well, there's a lot more to pollen than that.
Oh, really, sir? Well, do tell. Go ahead.
Oh, well, you don't want to hear me talk about pollen.
Yes, I do, Stuart. I really do want to hear about it. I mean, that is if you'll teach me.
Stuart can do whatever he wants, wherever he wants.
With whomever he wants.
Of course.
Even my mother?
Yes.
So you approve?
I've told you in every way I know how. I've told you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Well?
You're a liar's liar, Adam.
Said the spider to the fly.
Calm, well-modulated tone. You almost pulled it off.
I answered all your questions.
And you did so beautifully. Until I mentioned Mother and Stuart. And then you got all cold and clammy. And your heart started beating double time.
You're imagining things.
I know your touch. I have learned more from your touch than anything you have ever said to me. And I want you to promise me that you will not ruin my Mother's Day with Stuart.
You don't know me as well as you think you do.
I wish I didn't. But you make promises and you break them. You bulldoze through people's dreams and you plow through their feelings. And you don't care because you're right. Why give your seal of approval on their friendship when you can blow it sky high?
Friendship. I have more important things to do with my life than obsess on your mother's insatiable quest for sexual gratification.
If you hurt my mother, you have my solemn vow that I will launch you into a world of pain from which you will never escape. Ever.
Okay, now this is the stamen. You see, that has the pollen on it. And this down, these little guys down here are the pistils.
Okay.
And unless the pollen gets from the stamen to the pistils, then there can be no baby flowers.
So thus enter the bees.
That's right. That's right. They get in there and they rub against them and they get the pollen on their wings and their legs and then they fly away to find another pistil. And then they rub up against it and put the pollen on it and then a whole new life begins like magic.
And so a baby flower is born.
That's right. That's right. Without the bees and their buddies, there wouldn't be any flowers and there wouldn't be any garden. Nothing.
I had no idea that botany could be so enthralling.
Yeah, and if we kill the bees and trample on the little insects, then we just tear everything all to pieces.
There'd be no miracles, would there?
No, and no buds.
No explosion of color?
And we'd be out here all alone.